I'm Andrew Galvin. I'm part of Brent Adrian's Public Speaking Class 111. Today I'll be talking about stem cell research. Many people in the world are pushing for advancement of stem cell research, including the Governor of California, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger said, "Now it's a great thrill for me to be here today." We are gathering this morning to celebrate the opening of the stem cell research clinic right here at USC. I am for the advancement of stem cell research. I think we should keep it going and keep progressing with our with what we're finding, because it has the chances of developing cures to diseases and disabilities that we have today that we don't have cures for. This is a new type of science that I believe we should not discontinue because of ethical issues or whatnot. And we should keep going with it. But today I'm going to talk to you about the definition of stem cells, the ethical issues behind it, the benefits of stem cell research. So let's start off with the definition of a stem cell. The stem cells are a cell that you can take from either an embryo or an embryonic fetus, or you can take from an adult, but they're very adaptable to developing a new tissue just out of that one cell. First, I'm going to talk to you about the embryonic stem cell. Most embryonic cells are derived from embryos that develop from eggs that have been fertilized in vitro. I got this from the National Institutes of Health Resources for Stem Cell Research. And what that is in vitro, that's not actually taking the stem cells from a fetus that's already inside an impregnated woman. That's from taking it from a fetus that was donated for medical uses, such as stem cell research. And they give rise to cells found in all tissues. So that means that you can take a stem cell from an embryonic fetus, and that sort of cell is going to be able to work with any sort of organ or tissue that you put it with. It's very adaptable. The second stem cell is an adult stem cell. An adult stem cell is undifferentiated, which means it's unspecialized. Cell found among differentiated cells in a tissue or organ that can renew itself and differentiate to yield specialized cell types of the tissue from which it originated. I got that from the OLR research report. What that means is that if you take an adult stem cell from, say, a organ like the kidney, the only way that you can use that cell from the kidney is to grow another kidney or help with somebody else's kidney that's already functioning or may need help to function. But it's not adaptable. You can't put that with another sort of organ or bone tissue or ligament, anything like that. You can't mix it. It's not like an embryonic where it's very adaptable. Now I'm going to talk to you about the ethical issues with stem cell research. First, with embryonic, people will say that it's killing babies, it's killing, and the babies don't have a right to speak for themselves to say if they want to donate their stem cells, their embryonic stem cells, for the cause of science. And I guess that really just kind of differs from one individual to another depending on what their idea of conception is or when life begins. And the ethical issue concerning the adult stem cells is that is human cloning, and this is because implanting such a blastocyst into a woman, termed reproductive cloning, would result with an individual with the exact genetic makeup of the donor of the nucleus. I got this from the Teaching the Responsible Conduct of Research in Humans. And what they're saying there is that if you take an adult stem cell from say like a kidney, and you implant that into somebody else after you've grown it or whatnot, that person's going to have the same DNA, at least with that kidney, as the person who was the donor. And they say that's going to cause some problems, more or less like cloning, I guess. The last thing I'm going to talk to you today is the benefits of stem cell research. Benefits of stem cell research. Today adult stem cells have successfully treated over 70 diseases and disabilities, including Parkinson's, multiple sclerosis, and various cancers, compared to 0 published successes in human patients with embryonic stem cells. I got this from the Congressman Randy Forbes. And you can also argue this with people who say you shouldn't be doing stem cell research at all because of the embryonic damaging or harming embryos. Because this says right here that they haven't had any success with embryo stem cells. They have more success with adult stem cells, which there is not necessarily any sort of any damage you're doing to an individual who's already born. It's their decision whether or not to do it or to donate their stem cells for science and for research. An adult stem cell, So yeah, they're having way more success using adult stem cells rather than embryonic. So I think it's very beneficial for science to continue on with stem cell research to find cures for diseases that have been incurable for the last 200 years, I guess, or whenever science has really kicked off. I've defined for you today stem cells, the ethical issues of stem cell research, and the benefits of stem cell research. I think we need to continue advancing the stem cell research because we may find cures to diseases that we believe are incurable today. So yeah, like cancers and all that stuff that pose such a threat on human health. Some of the stuff that you can't even control with cancer could possibly one day be cured with stem cell research. Thank you.